Anyway, up next, I wanted to talk a little bit about origins of hip hop, the show I've been telling you about. So we talked a little bit about the first episodes. They focused on Fat Joe,
and that was on A&E, right?
A&E, yep.
I'm gonna try to see what you said. You could pull it up through Hulu.
I think so. Okay,
so. I might try to check it out. Yeah.
They might have it on A&E's website or app or something. I don't know if they have an app, but I know they got a website at least.
Okay.
So,
yeah, they're probably gonna work on getting that app.
Yeah.
Hell, everybody else got it now.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, so the second episode dealt with Busta Rhymes. Was really dope. Went into his whole backstory with leaders of the new school, and he talked about how they had beef, internally, and why the group broke up, all that good stuff. And you got to see some commentary from the other members of the group too. Dinko D and Charlie Brown, they both were featured in his episode as well. Charlie Brown done swole up. He done swole up.
Oh, he got fat.
Yeah, he done swole up.
Oh, dang.
I almost didn't recognize him.
He ate the bug.
Right.
He was like he was kind of like the, to me, him, like I said, him and Sadat X is probably like they had the most flavor, like as far as the enunciation of the voice. I think they were like the masters of it.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Craig Mack, rest in peace, obviously.
Right.
But Charlie Brown, he'd be like, "I'll be rapping like this, then I do it like this."
Right.
It's just like how he drops.
That inflection.
Yeah, I always loved that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I always loved that.
I love that too, man. So yeah, I was hoping to see more from him, but I don't think he really does anything anymore. But they talked about how they got their name from Chuck D.
Yeah.
How they was trying to battle another group for it. You know what I mean? And they won. So that was dope. Busta Rhymes went back to his old neighborhood in Brooklyn to visit one of the ladies who kind of helped raise him. She was like his babysitter, but he considered her his aunt.
Yeah.
He always called her Aunt such and such. And, he popped in on her, shocked her. So his episode was really good. And y'all need to go check that out. And then the next episode 3, which just premiered this week, was Ja Rule.
Okay.
He did the same thing, went into his backstory about how him and Irv got together back in the high school days and all of that good stuff, and how he, how he was able to have all these hits, how they slept on him a lot in the beginning. He did the same thing, went back to his hometown in Queens, linked up with some of his people. So, I like the show, man. I like what they're doing. They just basically telling you how these people got in the game, what their origins are.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
I definitely have to check that out, especially the Busta Rhymes one.
Yeah,
I mean that's very interesting.
Yeah, he said that him and Charlie Brown actually met, and see, this kind of should have foretold how they would fall out, because he said when he first met Charlie Brown was rapping, I think maybe in a schoolyard with a group of people around him.
Yeah.
And so Busta was trying to get into rapping too. But he was trying to find a way in. So he was like, all right, I know what I'm going to do. While this dude's rapping, I'm going to just walk into the middle of the crowd and start beatboxing for him. So maybe we can get cool, And so he just starts beatboxing to give Charlie Brown a beat. Like, yeah, And then in Charlie Brown's rhyme, he started dissing Busta.
Dang.
So he, instead of just being like, oh, that's what's up, my man came and gave me the beatbox, he started taking shots at him. And so to me, I was like, that kind of should have told you right there, y'all was going to have beef. Dang. He said it was times right before they went on stage, they was backstage just throwing blows.
I heard about that. Yeah, they
blows. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I never knew. I knew they had some beef, but I didn't know it got to that bad. You know what I mean? So, and then one thing that happened when he got kicked out of the group, Busta got kicked out.
Okay.
And there was a dude that wanted to sign them. He had just heard one of their songs, and off of one song, he was like, yo, I need this group. So he said, meet me at such and such. I want to sign y'all. And the other two just showed up, Dinko D and Charlie Brown. And he was like, where's the other kid? I'm not signing y'all without him. And so that's how he got brought back into the group. So that was, just some tidbits for you. It's a dope story. Go check it out any way you can, man. It's called Origins of Hip Hop. Those are the type of shows we should be supporting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, no doubt.
Anyway, all right, so also, on to the next. Wanted to mention my man Crooked Eye, a.k.a. King Crooked. He set up a battle with my man Disaster, and I thought that was dope. I don't know if the battle has premiered yet. I'm a little late. I'm just now hearing about it. It was supposed to air on YouTube. They were gonna do a real smack URL type of battle. You know what I mean? Bar for bar. No beats and none of that on wax stuff. You know what I mean? Just in each other's face. Just going
so it's not gonna be like the meth and math.
No,
it won't be like that.
Nah.
Okay.
That was a little more rehearsed, you know what I mean? This one is going to be more like a real smack battle, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it aired already. If it has, I'll find it so we can post it. But if it hasn't, we'll try to get y'all the date or whatever when it's going to come on. But they've been talking about it for like 2 weeks, so that's why I'm wondering if maybe I missed it, you know what I mean? So anyway, support that, you know what I mean? Because any rapper like Crook and I who's willing to jump in that ring, it's easier to say something than to do it. But because a lot of people will say, "Oh, I'll battle anybody," but they ain't, you don't see people like him doing it. You know what I mean? He's the first one who's a mainstream artist, other than Remy Ma. She did it because when she battled, what's her name? Lady Luck. She battled Lady Luck after Remy Ma was already famous and everything. She was the only other rapper that was mainstream that I saw actually go back in the trenches and do that. So yeah,
I mean that's really good for them too. That gets to highlight, what they do. But shoot, man, you'd be surprised. A lot of them people like them battle rap joints.
Yeah, they are.
And it'd be surprising too. Like it'd be people that you wouldn't think, especially like if they listen to the trap and the drill,
right?
They really like them battle rap dudes.
Yeah. Man. That's dope, man. I love them, man. If it's somebody who I like, there's some of them out there who ain't that good, but if it's somebody I like, I always try to tune in. But shout out to King Crook for that. You know what I mean, doing his thing. All right, we can move on to the next. They just released the Martin Show reunion on BET Plus.
All right.
So they brought the whole cast back except for a couple of people. Tommy didn't get to make it because he passed on.
Away, yeah.
We did not get Stan. He was not there because him and Martin had a falling out. So I imagine that's probably why he wasn't there.
Stan,
the one that was his boss at the radio station.
Oh
yeah, him and DJ Sean. Neither one of them were in it. But everybody else was there. Cole, Pam, Gina. They even had a couple of special guest appearances. Remember the episode when Martin was trying to propose and he had Brian McKnight sing? Brian McKnight showed up on the show for that, just to kind of celebrate.
I remember the one Biggie showed up on.
Yeah,
Biggie was on.
Yeah, Biggie. They showed a clip from that.
Man.
They showed a clip from Snoop Dogg showing up, and because he was on the show, and then Snoop Dogg actually did show up on this too. He performed at the very end.
That's what's up, man.
So yeah, it was a good. Obviously Martin had issues with other people in the cast too. He had issues with Gina, Tisha Campbell. But
because I think didn't they had like the sexual harassment?
Yeah, it was sexual harassment. Yeah. But supposedly they resolved it. They did not mention it during the show. I think they were just trying to keep it. We cool now, so forget whatever happened back then. Him and the dude that played Cole had issues at one time too, where Cole, what's his name? His real name is Carl Anthony Payne.
Yeah. He was in he
used to be on the Cosby Show too.
Yeah, but he was there's a movie you need to check him out on with the Breaks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ever seen that movie? Mm-hmm. Yo, you gotta see that.
Yeah,
that shit's hilarious.
Okay, it's called The Breaks.
The Breaks.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out because he's real funny, man. So I like him. But yeah, so him and Martin, I think he felt like Martin was getting a little big headed. That was his issue with Martin.
Yeah,
and so I guess they resolved that, and so they didn't really talk about none of those issues like that.
They had his laundry out like that.
Right. So I thought that was cool. Martin, was there. He talked about, what got him to start the show, how that came about, and, what he wanted to accomplish with the show. So it was really good, man. And, all of them talked real highly about him, how, he made them step their games up, and he talked about them and how they made him step his game up. So it was dope, man. And they showed some of the nostalgic, clips and stuff. So it was really good.
Did they show Rhythm Spoon?
Yes, they talked about that.
Yo,
they talked about that heavy.
So,
because they asked him, they was like, "Do people ever ask you about that?" He was like, "Man, every day people always come up to me about the rhythm spoons."
Yo,
so
my supervisor. I'll tell you about my whole situation, right?
Yeah.
So I was saying like, yeah, man. So I'm kind of I've got to cook and everything. So I'm trying to wash up everything, keep everything neat and stuff in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Why don't you get some paper stuff like a paper spatula? The fuck this is, Martin?
Right.
What is it? From the makers of rhythm spoons.
Right.
Paper spatula. We just use it one time.
Right. One good slap.
And then we throw it away.
Right.
That's the stupidest idea.
I'm telling you, man. That show.
The rhythm
such a classic. And Tommy Davis made an appearance on Reunion too. Because remember, he had an episode where he was that Varnell character that had his own like Hollywood show, and Martin snuck in on the show. They showed that. They showed the episode where Martin was trying to sing with Jodeci. Because Jodeci was performing and Martin came out, he had on a wife beater trying to sing with him, and him and Casey was all up in each other's face, talking about, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Man, listen, y'all gotta go back and check out that show, man. That's a classic.
Yeah.
They showed a clip from when he did the scene from New Jack City, when his CD player got missing.
Yeah.
He had on the all black, and he had the little dog with him, and he was like, "Who stole my CD player?" Remember how? Have you ever seen New Jack?
I've seen New Jack.
Remember the part when he was going around the table trying to find out why the Carter got shut down. He was like, "No, none of y'all know nothing." And so that's what Martin had a scene where he kind of mocked that. You know what I mean? Because his CD player came up missing.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it was good to see the whole cast. Minus a couple people. I don't know if that lady is still alive. The one that played the older lady, Miss Jerry, on the show. She was older, had real short hair, like a little short, almost afro type.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't on the reunion, but I would have liked to have seen her. I don't know if she's still alive or not, but she was pretty up there in age even back then. So she may already be gone. But it was a good reunion. They did a tribute portion of the show to Tommy, and they had his family there too, his wife and kids.
That's what's up, man.
So yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, man.
All right, on to the next. Verzuz. We got a new Verzuz coming out. Omarion versus Mario.
What
man.
the fuck is they doing?
I don't know, man. When I saw it, I was like, really? And then on the back end of that, they're going to do a double team versus where you got a team of two against a team of two. And it's like Ray J and who was it? Bobby Valentino versus Pleasure P and Sammy. So I don't know what to think about this one,
What the is going on?
Exactly. So yeah, that's they doing the R&B joint. I mean,
it don't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean the main event I understand a little bit, but like Omarion was. I know Mario was kind of big in the, but I don't remember him having a few joints though.
Right, I don't remember Mario having that many hits, man. So that's why I wonder if that's why they're doing two different things at one time, because they got him and them two, but then they got the double team joint coming behind that. So maybe it's because most of them don't have that many hits, because Ray J ain't got that many songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But y'all. That's coming up in like another week or two.
They fucking it up. Yeah. They should have just left shit alone.
Right.
All they had to do was get up, and you know what I'm saying. Just when they took they took it over from Swiss and Tim.
Right.
They should have just like, look, what they got worked. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Let's just keep it. But nah, they got greedy.
Yeah, they just doing a lot of weird stuff, man. But But yeah, that's what's the Verzuz coming up. So y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that one or not.
Yeah.
But y'all let me know if y'all what y'all think about that. But yeah, I've been missing some comments, man. You know what I mean?
No, he was talking about Corday was nice, and we put him on.
Yeah. Corday is nice. So, and shout out again to R2G2, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Making them beats, man. His beats be slamming. So
I'm gonna see you on the Ninja Turtle joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah.
About to mix up your facial features.
Man, listen.
I'm sorry, it could be hard.
That's still dope, man. But yeah, y'all don't forget, hit all the buttons. I'm a little late, but like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all, brothers and sisters.
We need funds to allocate it so we can build up the school. I don't believe you heard me. We need funds allocated.
We need the funds. But yeah, so before we close out, you know what I mean, want to mention that tomorrow is Juneteenth. So, let us know how y'all deciding to celebrate that. If you are celebrating, hopefully you are.
Is it tomorrow?
Isn't it tomorrow? It's the 19th, right?
Oh, maybe it is. Okay, yeah, I think it, but they spilled it over into the 20th.
Did they? Okay.
So that's why they closing shit down.
I'm celebrating the 19th.
I'll tell you what, you better celebrate the 20th too, because it's actually federal. The bank closed.
Okay.
I'm like Dick Gregory. Anytime they close them,
right.
Celebrate them shit.
My job ain't closing for nobody.
Shoot.
My job is thirsty. They 24 hours, 7 days a week, open every holiday, Christmas, all of that.
Man, I bet there's only thing about it. I bet there's some races up there thinking, man, you mean to tell me?
Right.
They closed on the damn nigger holiday. Everybody's all because of niggers all day and they got free.
Right.
And that'd be the one to be like, I don't gotta work.
Right.
I'm just gonna work.
I'm just gonna take my day off.
I ain't gonna work. I'm gonna work.
Yeah.
Just in spot.
And don't forget tomorrow's Father's Day. So
yeah.
Holler at your folks, man. You know what I mean? Even for the deadbeat dads, happy birthday.
I just want to say I appreciate you, Pops, and thank you for not letting me hit the wall.
Right. Thank you for not spilling me over into a sock or nothing.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Shout out to my pops. Rest in peace to him. My pops died a few years back, but happy Father's Day to him. He wasn't the greatest, but he instilled in me some real good things that were important to me. A sharp work ethic, you know what I mean? Because that's always been my thing, you know what I mean? You work, even if you don't want to work. Don't be one of these lazy people out here trying to just collect a check, something. You know what I mean?
I believe in, I believe in working. I mean, at least, good, honest, decent work or whatnot, man. I mean, you ain't gotta. I mean, I think that's the thing too that's kind of fucked up. Like, people just want I got money and I'm gonna get this job and get all this money, but people just don't really appreciate just good, honest, clean work. I'm not saying that they should be exploited, neither. That's not what I'm saying. But if they they do a good job, they work 40 hours. I don't think people should be looked down because, you ain't got that much. You not in my tax bracket. No. Right. There used to be a time don't matter how high you was, no matter how, a man respected another man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They respected, okay, you know what? This man is a janitor, but he's working, he cleaning, and he work hard for his family. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this man is CEO. He got big decisions and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what it is to be like that. But it was respect. But now it's just everything is just so disrespectful. You cleaning toilets. You ain't up here with me.
Right.
But shoot, janitor be nice though, especially they got the cleaning, the business.
Absolutely.
Shit, you can't sleep on the janitor.
Yeah, don't sleep on that.
Don't sleep on the janitor.
Man, listen.
Shoot.
But y'all, let us know if y'all celebrating Juneteenth, you know what I mean? Because I think it's something that we need to focus on more and more each year. we'll probably, maybe I don't know, we might have a Lost in Thought coming for y'all for Juneteenth or something like that. Never know.
Well, I mean, it's a noble cause. I mean, as far as like now I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a lot they doing this because like a lot of people just trying to ask kids to get out paying reparations.
Right.
But I mean, but as far as like the holiday, I think it is noble. It's because the whole history behind it. But I mean, you said you're gonna drop that for Lost in Thought, so I ain't gonna
maybe. I'm just saying maybe.
Yeah, I ain't gonna spill too much. So
yeah.
But yeah, y'all do y'all research on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And like I said, holla at anybody you can, say Happy Father's Day to, because we make sure that we always say it to the women, but the men don't get it enough,
And get at least get them a good, get your pops like a good steak or
something.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't have to necessarily go out all out. Just don't get that nigga just a tie and that's it. Like, get this nigga a tie. That's it. You know what I mean?
When I was a kid, I didn't know what to give my dad. So every year I would get him like a mug that said like #1 dad or have his name on it. Every year was just something different.
I bet he smashed them shit. She probably like, yeah, I appreciate that shit. Motherfucker. Damn, I broke my mug.
Like, this nigga give me another mug.
Give me another mug.
I was a kid, I ain't know. I was like, that was just the easiest thing to think of,
Yeah, I know. I give him this mug, #1 dad. Just let him know he #1.
Right. It would always be something different,
Like, nigga, why don't you surprise me? Give me a boob with a cup on some shit.
It was like 1 year was #1 dad, 1 year was his name, 1 year was his nickname.
Yo,
how many variations?
Yo, my man probably every time that day come around, I know my man he gonna give me something, right? He gonna give me the thing that I always wanted.
Here you go.
A mug.
They probably want to slap me with the I'm gonna show you how much of a #1 dad I am. But I try. Most kids don't get their father's nut. You know what I mean? Most kids, most don't do nothing for their father, so they become like 30, 40 years old. Like, oh yeah, I guess I better start doing something for this nigga.
I gave my pops. I always gave him like, I always gave them like, when they start making like the big cars, when they were $3.
Yeah.
And then they got smart talking about, nah, it got to be $6, $7.
Exactly.
Nah, back when they were $3, I got the big joints. You know what I'm saying? So the big car joints.
But yeah.
But they ain't shit. They're probably worse than the damn bug. This motherfucker give me a big sheet of paper again. Oh man.
But yeah, that was pretty much all we had. But before we go sign off, I do have one quick thing I want to say. Since we were talking about the Flash and all of that earlier, I just had a thought. I could have so much money now because I had a comic back in the day. It was the Flash versus Superman.
Ooh.
And not only was it that, it was huge. It was like this big.
Like an angle?
So like a big joint where you had to do this to turn the pages.
Yeah.
And they had a race. They decided to race in the comic. And it was up to you to decide who won. You know what I mean? So, but it basically came down to kind of a tie. You know what I mean? So, but it was dope. I remember it. And I lost it as a kid, man. I don't know. If I had that, I could have put that up on the auction block.
Oh, yeah, man.
Man.
That's it right there. Shit. I think actually, if in the comics, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Flash is actually faster than Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, they didn't want to declare a winner. What they did was at the end of the comic, they showed them both crossing the finish line, but they showed it from two camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
One showed it from Superman's side, and then the other picture showed it from Flash's side, and it just looks like they're both crossing at the same time.
Yeah.
So they kind of say, it's up to you to decide who won. But we know, Flash would have probably
won.
won.
Flash, man, fuck that. I'm so bad I whoop Superman's ass.
Right.
Tight worm motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't stand Superman.
Superman was fast, but he ain't had nothing on the Flash. But yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up. I had a lot of comic books, man. I'm mad about that. I lost.
I still got mine. I gotta go through. I think I'm gonna. I ain't gonna say give them up, but man, yeah, I'm gonna have to
sell them. Make some money on them. Don't give them away.
Yeah, ain't gonna give them away.
Because they going for a lot of money these days.
Yeah, I got the Ninja Turtles. Speaking of,
okay,
the second issue, the cover. You remember the NES game, the Ninja Turtle? Mm-hmm. Well, that's the second issue of the comic book.
Okay,
I got that signed by Eastman.
Wow, that's what's up. Yeah,
matter of fact,
can get a grip for that one.
Matter of fact, like if you look at my Facebook page, I'm in a Foot Clan outfit.
Yeah,
and I'm shaking Eastman's hand.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
that's you can get a grip for them, man. I don't know if I even sell that one.
Yeah, nobody don't come over there and try to rob me.
Right.
I might have something for you.
When I got into comics, it was like I started by reading Archie comics.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was just like my dad, he after him and my mom broke up, he had a little girlfriend, and that was her way of trying to win us over. She would always buy us Archie comics. And then after that, I kind of got into Marvel, X-Men, all of that, DC. So, but by the end, man, we had like probably 6 to 7 crates of comics, and they all got lost.
Damn, man.
Yep.
I bet someone found that shit. They've been living their best life.
Man, what?
Shit, man.
So, yeah, whoever you are out there, you got my comic books. I want my money.
Give me my daddy's comics. Give me back my daddy's comics.
Exactly. But, yeah, man. So, I don't think I had anything else to throw out there. Did you?
Nah, man. That's it, man. Remember just to like, share, subscribe. Everybody be safe out there. Be kind to each other, man. Really,
yeah, man.
These times right here, I mean, it's definitely, humbling. Be kind to your fellow man. Like you don't never know what situation you might be in. So,
exactly.
For real, man. Y'all take care of each other.
Everybody dealing with something, so
for real.
Don't be out here just fighting with people because they looked at you a certain way. You know what I mean?
Stepping on your little Puma.
Right. You don't know what they're going through.
Niggas still wear Pumas.
Some of them, not me, but I never was a fan of those. You know what I mean? They were
I kind of wanted a pair.
Yeah.
But but they were more for like soccer, weren't they?
Right. They were kind
like
of
them and the felines, right?
Yeah. Felines was a little more, you could do basketball with those too.
Yeah.
Pumas was like soccer or tennis or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I might have bought one pair just to go with the outfit I had. I had a certain color, so I was like, Puma's the only one that come in this color, so I'm going to get them. But that was it. I never really liked them. You know what I mean? For me, it was always either Adidas, Nike, or Fila.
I like to get a pair of Under Armours myself, but the thing of it is, I tried them, and I just did not like. I guess I had to get like some more support.
Yeah.
But the Filas, like they had that cushion.
Yeah.
Inside, like it molds you with your foot.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I kind of got those, but yeah, I mean, and then Skechers, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them.
Not love-hate.
Yeah, but they they had some of these shoes that you can kind of just slide on. Yeah, now I like those. I use those to like work out in because like it helps to like you ain't tripping on shoestrings and stuff, and it helps you move. Yeah, so I like those, but yeah, man, I'm not much of a sneakerhead. I just like what I like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. Yeah, I just like what I like. I was never that big on Reeboks either. I bought one pair of Reeboks, and that was the Pump It Up joints.
Oh, the pump! Yeah, I thought I had like some high tops that I thought they were pumps, and they was when I was a kid. Like you ain't pumping up shit. Right. I was like, nah, son, I'm about to get it in. I was on the list.
Yeah, I thought I was Jordan. I thought I was Jordan with the Reebok pumps.
Yeah, the pumps.
And when you find out, it wasn't doing nothing but pumping up the tongue of the sneaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody else had a pump too, though. Who was it? Was it Nike? They tried to come out with a pump.
Did
they? It was something like that. It was either Nike or some other company. But theirs, how the Reebok had the little basketball.
Yeah.
Whoever had the other sneaker, theirs was just the regular tongue, and you just had to squeeze the tongue.
Yeah.
So, I think I want to say it might have been Nike. Like they tried it and failed.
Nah, I had like the remember the LA lights?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
The light up sneakers.
Yeah, man. Them joints was real popular for a minute there.
Yeah, I had like the generic joints. I had them. I don't know what the fuck they were. They didn't even. Yo, on the red. Yo, they light up, but they was they didn't light up like the LA joints. They were lighting up wrong. You know what I'm saying?
They were lighting up wrong.
They were lighting up wrong.
Niggas the light's supposed to be over here.
Yeah, the niggas. They was over there. Yeah, they was lighting up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they supposed to be lighting up in the back. They was like, nah, we gonna light them up in the front. Like, goddamn.
Man, listen. Well, anyway, all right, man. For episode 210, this is your man Kirk, and this is
Howard.
And we will see y'all next time, all right?
All right, peace.